I find new projects all the time in the course of my research in the crypto market, but once in a while I stumble on something that really piques my interest and knocks things out of the park. Today, I'm excited to share with you about Energyfi, a project that I think has great potential because of its unique proposition. You sure would want to hear about this project, so make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I promise it's going to blow your mind. Disclaimer. What's up, SHIB Army? Thanks for checking out the channel today. As usual, I have another interesting video for you. Today, I'll be talking about a brand new project that I think you should check out. It's still very early, so there's a huge opportunity there. But before we get to the video, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you get to know whenever I drop a new video on the channel. Also, I'm not a financial advisor, and the information you'll hear in this video does not constitute financial advice. You're advised to do your own research and speak with your financial advisor before investing. And don't forget that the crypto market can be notoriously volatile, so ensure that you only invest with money that you're willing to lose. That said, let's go straight into the video. We'll begin with something Elon Musk said and how that is going to cause Energyfi to pump. So, earlier in the year, Musk had announced that his company, Tesla, would be accepting payment for its electric vehicles. However, a few weeks later, the tech mogul came out to say that he was rescinding that decision. What was the reason? The staggering amount of power involved in mining Bitcoin, and he wasn't the only one. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen also sent a warning about the negative impact about Bitcoin mining on the environment. Both individuals are right to be worried, especially when you consider that Bitcoin and other crypto with a proof-of-work mechanism like Dogecoin consume more energy than entire countries such as Sweden and Malaysia, according to the Cambridge Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index. Carol Alexander, a professor at the University of Sussex Business School, has explained that Bitcoin's mining difficulty has been increasing in leaps and bounds over the years. This means that more and more electricity is being used, which means that mining difficulty is also increasing. Add to the fact that the hash rate is going up, which means that more miners are flooding the network. It's a damaging development for our planet, to say the least. As CNBC reports, much of the mining of Bitcoin is concentrated in China, whose economy is still heavily reliant on coal. And although miners are now being incentivized to use renewable energy sources, there's still a widespread reliance on non-renewable energy sources for Bitcoin mining. But it's not just Bitcoin. Ethereum also currently uses a proof-of-work mechanism, although it plans to upgrade to a proof-of-stake by next year. And not only does this mechanism pollute the environment, hello, gas fees, anyone? As a Shiba Inu fan, you probably know this better than most since Shiba Inu exists on the Ethereum network. Transactions are a little slow, and in many cases you end up paying an equivalent of the amount you're trying to transfer in gas fees. It's crazy, but it's also an opportunity for innovative crypto projects. Many have attempted to solve this problem, as you well know, but I think there's something particularly interesting about Energyfi. As the project's creators explain, Energyfi is introducing responsible DeFi. So, to address these issues of high transaction costs and pollution, Energyfi is designing green and cost-effective DeFi by providing a comprehensive set of DeFi features on EnergyWeb, AVAX, NEAR, and BSC, all while accelerating their adoption. Energyfi is building a robust ecosystem, which is something you always want to look out for when measuring a project's potential. So there are 4 main features of this project, which I must admit I found rather interesting, and I think you would too. First, there's the EnergyPad, which is a cross-chain and permissionless rug-pull-proof initial liquidity offering platform. The big idea here is to drive the mass adoption of green networks. So, Energyfi is creating a platform for creators of green projects to get investors while equally granting access to investors on the lookout for new crypto projects that align with their ethical values. The second feature of Energyfi is its swap platform called EnergySwap. Like the Launchpad, EnergySwap is also cross-chain and, of course, eco-friendly. Besides the benefit of being eco-friendly, Energyfi is also creating a DEX that will be attractive to liquidity providers by ensuring the highest possible yields. Doing this will help to ensure that there are sufficient amounts of liquidity on the platform, which will attract both project creators and investors and further drive the mass adoption of energy-efficient networks. Away from that, to another aspect of the Energyfi ecosystem called EnergySave. As crypto becomes increasingly mainstream, investors are looking out for ways to put their crypto to work, rather than leave them lying dormant in wallets or on exchanges. With EnergySave, Energyfi will also provide that opportunity for all EFI holders to earn passively. By the way, EFI is the native token of Energyfi platform, and I'll be going in depth into its tokenomics and all of that in a couple of minutes. So make sure to keep watching because it's quite interesting and that's where the money's at. But back to EnergySafe for a minute. EFI holders will be able to farm their tokens by providing liquidity in designated pools. Or you can stake your EFI and earn a portion of the swap fees in proportion to your share in the staking contract. But that's not the only way to earn passive income with Energyfi because the project also has a lending protocol called EnergyLend. Through EnergyLend, users will lend cryptocurrencies and earn interest, or borrow cryptocurrencies and pay some interest over time. With EnergyLend, users will enjoy a fast, secure, and energy-efficient lending borrowing feature. Now you know all the aspects of the Energyfi project. It's time to talk about the Energyfi token, EFI. The project creators have designed this token to have multiple use cases. Plus, it comes with burn and reflections, which I'm sure excites you as a SHIB fan. But before we get to the tokenomics of the token, let's talk about the token's utility. According to the project's light paper, the EFI token will have multiple use cases such as governance and platform utility. Holding EFI token will also be necessary in order to use some of Energyfi's services. In other words, EFI, Energyfi's native token, is embedded into the workflow of the suite of dApps provided by Energyfi. It has the direct utility and multiple use cases for EnergyPad, EnergySwap, EnergySave, and EnergyLend. The team is committed to making EFI a centerpiece of its ecosystem. Another thing I really like about the EFI token is that there are quite a few ways to earn passively from this token. You can both stake and farm your EFI tokens for interest on your bag. Plus, this token comes with reflections. Yep, even if you choose to not stake or farm your tokens, you're still guaranteed steady passive income just by hodling, as 0.5% of all transactions are redistributed to all holders. And what about burn? Just as with reflections, 0.5% of all EFI transactions will be sent to a burn wallet to help reduce supply. This means that Energyfi is a deflationary token which is only going to get more deflationary as time goes on and transaction volumes increase. Speaking of supply, EFI has a total supply of 210 million tokens. 100 million tokens have been allocated to the ILO. 20 million will go to private sale, and this has been locked for 45 days already. Energyfi has also locked liquidity on PancakeSwap containing 25 million tokens locked for 2 years. Another 35 million has been locked for staking and farming pending the release of EnergySave. And then, finally, 35 million has been locked in a treasury for 1 year. I can tell you're probably excited about this project right now. And as I mentioned in the beginning, what makes things more exciting is the fact that this project is still so young. Energyfi will be having its public sale on January 5th, but even before that, the project already has 2 functional products available for use right now. One is its BSC EWC bridge, and its other is its launchpad, which I already walked you through some minutes ago. You might want to check out EnergyPad on the BSC testnet. I think you might like what you find. That said, let's talk a bit about future projections. Metaverse is all the rage right now, right? Well, Energyfi is bridging responsible DeFi to the metaverse as well. The project's creators have said that Energyfi will be helping to fund and develop metaverse-based software on low-carbon blockchains like EWC, AVAX, and NEAR. It's definitely reassuring to see that Energyfi has the backing of some of the biggest names in the crypto industry, including Crypto Climate Accord, Chainsalting, Tramplin, and Inblock. And it's truly commendable what Energyfi is trying to do in introducing the concept of responsible DeFi in the crypto industry where DeFi is greener and cheaper. So, is this a project you'd like to be a part of? Then check the description for all the relevant links. Feel free to join the community and follow the project's socials to be regularly updated on all the latest developments in the project. Before I sign off, don't forget that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor and I cannot tell you what to do with your money. So please, do your own research, speak to your financial advisor, and come to your own decisions. As I said, public sale for Energyfi is on January 5th, 2022, so get ready for that. But for now, it's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, then please like the video and leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. If you're a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.